Hey, Maxie, appreciate it, bud. I'll see what I can do, fellas. No guarantees. This is definitely going to be a tough comp. Some of these areas are quite a ways away. The kayak, I don't even know for sure where the finish line is. I'm not 100% sure where the peak starts. I had it narrowed down anywhere from, I want to say 10 to 3. Me and a buddy played a little bit last night and practiced with it in the club, but definitely going to be tough. Just kind of rounding up here. Here's who we got there. We got Peanuts, who's really good. Cathadian's really good. Yogi, I've seen around. Chucky for sure. Hugh Betcha, I haven't seen him much as recently, but this guy right here is a guy to watch as well. Of course, Enslip has got years of experience. Nunez, Seb, Robolo, Vag, Dragos is good. Of course, our Red Eye Rex, everybody knows Rex. He's a great fisherman as well. Malera Brazil. Of course, the VFF Osney. So who knows at this point, boys, but I'm going to go in and do what I can and try to make you proud. But no matter what happens, out of 700 people, I'm top 20 out of 700, so I will take that. And this is my third final this year. I also made the final in the Catfish World Cup as well as the Bass World Cup. So I've been in a final before, but I have not been in this final. So I'm just glad to have made it, and this should be fun. We'll just see how it goes. If anything, it's just gaining experience, fellas. Let me double check, make sure I got my net here. Got my net, got my canoe, got a couple rods with me, got a backup rod. I think we're good to go. Let me triple check that net. That would be a catastrophe if I didn't have a big enough net. All right, boys, let's see what kind of RNG we can get. I can tell you, fishing in a kayak with top water in the rain at Maku Maku is definitely not ideal, but that's what we're going to try. I had a couple decent practice runs. I did practice twice for this, so we'll see. I'm curious to see, does this thing start at 10 a.m.? Does it start at 1 p.m.? Does it start at 3 p.m.? I have no idea. All I know is it was raining and on the peak. We could not find this. And John was supposed to join me on party. For whatever reason, he's lost power as well. So uh, I'll try to keep my own score here. I have narrowed the respawn timer down on Trophy Arapaima is a ridiculously long, around an hour 15 to hour 30. But no guarantees I'll get trophies, boys. This is a very tough peak as well. It is raining. It is nasty. I'm in a kayak, and I'm not on my. Anybody that's played Maku Maku, other than maybe Bloody Threat and a couple other comps, this is not my not my favorite map, but I do got a decent rotation put together. Just got to catch some fish now, fellas. And special thanks to my buddy Sober One, who actually we practiced together last night. Okay, what does this thing start? Does it start at 10? Does it start at 11? Does it start at 12? What does it start at? We'll know for next year. It starts at straight up noon. Okay, there's the finish line. That is not too awful horrible there, fellas. I did not know where the finish line is. The finish line is right there. In the event this helps somebody out, we started at 10 on our. What is going on? The hell was that? That's not going to be good. How you doing, Nedla? Try to save a little stamina so when I get a little closer I can expend it. It's one thing I found out here. What the horrible part about the practices I did in this is the spots are quite a few ways away. Yeah, I think I'm getting stick drift, bro. Yeah, I know it, Jer. And also, there's a lot of people I didn't mention as I was going through there. There's a lot of people that didn't make it. Jer, Shockwaves, Pros for Life's a good player. Tom, RFF Tom the Flush, Jairus. I don't know if Jairus participated. Sir Jayathon. A lot of the guys from the VFF. Jow, I don't think make it. Bam Bam Slams, who tries his hardest out. I know he didn't make it. There's a lot of players in here that did not make it. But nonetheless, here we go. If I can ever get to my first spot, that'll be a miracle. Boys, my guess for me is anywhere from 400 to 1,000. I have no idea. Just like my musky thing yesterday. I am prepared for it. I did stay up a couple hours later last night than I wanted to practicing. And I still have a cold, if you guys can tell by my voice. And I am tired. But I am here, fellas. Let's hope I don't get a bunch of stick drift here. Anyways, there's times you can cast for 15, 20 minutes real time and not even get a bite. A lot of blockers. I practice one peak at 10, and I practice one at 1, but we know for now, for sure, in the future, this thing starts at noon, unless they change it next year. I did 2 practices, Jer. My better net was the one that only had 8 fish in it. I had one practice where I had 14 fish and threw 4 away, but my my 8 fish net was actually better than the other one. So that was one of them at a 10 o'clock peak and one at a 1 o'clock peak. The problem is, depending on where your spots were for this thing, it's hard to revisit another spot, so you can't hop around like you do with a motorboat. You're wasting so much travel time. And guys, I'll try to focus on the chat as best I can. If I miss something Peter said there, but I am trying to focus on a final tournament here out of 700 people. I'm able to fish my way into it. So if I miss something you said, obviously I'm situational awareness right now, fellas. In other words, in the chat, situational awareness. I'm focused on fishing. I got a lot.